Hey everyone, it's Dustin from Handsome Phantom, and earlier today I went to look for some reviews or some impressions, something like that, of Dead and Buried 2. This is a new game out for Oculus Rift and Oculus Quest, a sequel, of course, to the original Dead and Buried. And I wanted to, just check out what was going on with it, and I couldn't find any content. So here's my quick impressions of my first time playing the game, and as you can see here, I'm doing basically like a death match, and that's kind of what this game's bread and butter is. It's kind of like Quake in VR. It's very fast paced, it's arena, so you can go around and find weapons around the battlefield, and it's okay. It's not terrible as far as the gameplay. You instantly have these 6 shooters no matter what as soon as you spawn, and then you can go around, like I said, and pick up these other weapons, and overall it's pretty fun. Definitely not a game you maybe want to jump into if you're first playing VR, because it's so fast paced, and it's possible that if you don't have your VR sea legs, this might make you feel a little queasy. I'm guessing I was fine, but I've been playing VR for a while now. Here, right in the gameplay, you'll see this game is pretty buggy right now. You can see I'm just endlessly falling through the floor, and this is not the only bug that I encountered. It basically just endlessly had me falling until the end of the round, and this would definitely make you sick for sure, so you got to be careful. But it definitely feels like this game wasn't ready for the prime time. So when you start the game, you're in this open town where there's other players that are usually really annoying, but that's a problem with any lobby type situation. And you can walk around and basically go to different game modes. Now, there's only 2 game modes from what I can tell. There is the deathmatch, which is what we just looked at, and there's the shootout mode. In the shootout mode, you're not able to move around. It just spawns you in one spot. And I did not find this mode very fun at all. I was getting killed so quickly, no matter how fast I shot back, and you can't really hide or defend yourself. So it's basically just like constantly shooting and respawning without much strategy or anything to it. So I didn't like that mode really at all. So that kind of left just the deathmatch. And other than that, that's really all there is for this game, is the deathmatch mode and the town and the shootout. So the game is not that expensive at $19.99, but regardless, it's, not really well polished what's there. For example, every time I got out of a match, it was asking me to reset my settings on how I move around, whether it was teleport or locomotion, every time. I also had that floor falling problem again. And there was a point where there's like weapons floating for no reason. I saw someone walk through a wall. So definitely this game feels a little early access right now, even though it's being released as if, it's just a normal release. So like I said, these are early impressions, but right now I would say you might want to hold off on this one, maybe for a sale, because like I said, when I was playing it and in the deathmatch, I thought it was pretty fun, but that's really all there is to it. Now, let's go ahead and switch over. I did check this out on the Oculus Quest as well, since I just got that the other day, and I didn't notice any difference as far as how polished it felt or anything like that. I will say the graphics looked very comparable. I'm sure that if you put them up side by side, that it's obviously not going to be as good as my full PC. I will say I was enjoying it maybe slightly more on the Quest because I felt a little bit more free without the cable. But, these are all just things to consider when you're looking at this game. I'm sure there will be more updates to come, and that's why I'm going to keep a watchful eye on this game, because I think there is a seed of something really great here, and I'm hoping for more updates. So that's about wraps up this video. If you have any questions about Dead and Buried 2, hit them in the comments, and I'll do my best to try to answer them. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and also visit us at handsomephantom.com. We'll see you later.